We are back! Episode 9 of Season 2 on the Waterboyz, and this time we are doing something a little bit different that you guys have never seen before.
We're wheels down.
We're wheels down. We're on our way to St. John right now. It's basically a vlog day, is what you want to call it.
Vlog squad.
And be bound today.
And be bound today.
About 4 kilometers from a Dairy Queen.
Got your backseat beauty back here with the
Cup.
7-Up for the Mem Cup. Let's go.
We're gonna see the semi-final game tonight. You're gonna see clips from that game.
The Shawinigan Cataractes and the Hamilton Bulldogs.
We're gonna see Mace McTavish light it up tonight. We're hoping.
Hopefully. I've seen about enough of Shawinigan, so I'm ready to see them get pumped.
Wow.
Oh, you're thinking they're gonna get pumped tonight?
Well, I saw a game too. I saw was Shawinigan versus Edmonton, and I was very shocked to see Edmonton lose that.
Yeah,
and Shawinigan came back in the third period too. Edmonton was up 3-2, and Shawinigan scored 2 goals in like a minute to go up 4-3 and ended up winning it. And we were sitting right in front of their fan, like I guess like a fan bus stand or something. And every time they scored, they played the Shawinigan like goal song, and all the fans were doing like the chop thing. It was, oh my god, I had enough of them.
Just mildly insensitive, but anyway. I don't know. I've always been the type that if the team I'm rooting for loses in the playoffs, I want to lose to the winner of the Big Daddy, the Mac Daddy of it all. You know, I want Shawinigan to win this thing just so the Islanders look good.
I don't know. I'm just mad.
Like the queue looks good either way. They got 1 team in the final already, and possibly 2 teams. Like,
I would rather see St. John walk away with the Mem Cup, but if that's only if they play Shawinigan. If St. John plays Hamilton, I'd like to see Hamilton win because of how poorly St. John has run that organization this year.
That's true.
Yeah, no, they fire Gordy. They bring no diss to Gardner McDougall. It's the front office and the ownership there. The ownership is a bunch of donkeys for what they did this year.
Yeah, like they just basically threw Gordy underneath the rug there and swept his feet right out from underneath them.
Yeah. Because they'd be in the same position with Gordy, I believe.
Yeah, I think so too. I think he does the exact same job that Gardner's doing right now. But, I mean, we'll preview this game a little bit later. Right now, we just have to talk about possibly the start of a new dynasty in the NHL.
You already calling back to back?
Oh, probably. I'm going to say it right now. Colorado's going back to back. Let's just say it.
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, what a great
They're going to bring back most of the players.
Congratulations to the 2022 Stanley Cup champion, Colorado Avalanche.
What a great
But you know what, guys? I just have to say this because I just have to say this. Colorado maybe doesn't win the Cup if they don't get a trade from the Montreal Canadiens.
Oh my god.
A Terry Lekkonen.
Would you shut up about the Canadiens?
Lekkonen. Come on, he scored the game-winning goal in Game 4 for them against Edmonton, and he just scored the game-winning goal again last night. Come on.
Who set him up?
Who set him up? Nate Dogg.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Classic franchise player.
Yeah, he's basically, you got, it's like with the Leafs right now. You got Marner and Matthews, and then you got Bunton. The only reason Bunton's scoring 20 is because you got Matthews and Marner setting him up.
You have a great house, and every great house is a toilet. And on that toilet in the Colorado Avalanche is everyone who's played for the Montreal Canadiens. Let me tell you something. They're leading on Nate McKinnon and Kadri. You know, it's...
Landeskog, Rantanen.
Cog. Let's talk about Kadri for a minute, too. Props to that guy. His quote from last night.
Oh, Kadri.
Anyone who thought I was a liability in the playoffs can kiss my ass.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yes.
Oh, you gotta love it. Because he just proved everyone wrong, you know?
He's
passing 18-wheeler, by the way.
Yeah. Little semi, little Phantom 309 we're passing. Because Justin Stratton likes the Daytona 500.
I don't know where you get that from, but okay. Anyway.
If any cops are watching this, just give this guy a ticket.
Just because.
Quote his license plate number right now.
Yeah. That's nice, guys.
But no, yeah, Nazem Kadri, you gotta, and how he performed, especially in the finals and the playoffs, coming back off a broken thumb. Like, I don't think any fan...
He wasn't supposed to be back, actually.
No, yeah, any fan that truly loves hockey felt heartbroken for Kadri when he broke his thumb after the playoffs and the season he had.
Yes.
Yeah,
because that was a bad way to break it.
What a crappy, like, people get broken foots or concussions, but he broke his thumb.
He broke his thumb.
How shitty is that?
I'm saying
multiple different places, and he was originally supposed to be out for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Not the 4 weeks they rushed him back for.
Yeah. I'm saying the way he broke it, that hit, a little dirty, looking back on it, pretty dirty, I should say. And, you know, breaking your thumb on a hit like that, that's just sad. I mean, he wasn't blocking a shot.
Evander Kane hit him, right?
No, I think it was in the St. Louis series, if I remember.
No, it was Evander Kane that hit him.
I think it was Evander Kane.
Yep.
Oh, no, he got into the Binnington situation against St. Louis. That's what happened.
Yes. That's why everyone was calling him a liability. But that was not a liability move. That was...
No.
We talked about this. It was classic. He was tied up, and if any other player was there, he would have hit him.
I think it was just Toronto days play a lot of part in that too, because everyone called him a liability in the Toronto playoff days.
I think that's who he was more so referencing in that quote. I think he was more so saying, "Yep,
screw you,
Toronto, I don't give a shit." But anyway, I think that overall, the Avs deserve to win this year. They deserve. And Cale Makar, that kid's a stud in the making.
Hey Grant, wasn't this the guy who was saying Tampa 3 straight?
Yeah.
Wasn't this the guy saying Tampa 3 straight over here?
I did say that, but I also called Colorado the whole season. I called Colorado the whole season. And then I said Tampa Bay 3 straight in the playoffs, just because after they beat the Leafs, I thought, all right, you're just going to ride this momentum right to the final.
See, though, I think the Leafs ride the momentum they would have won from that series to the final. Colorado still takes them down.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
Colorado's just too good.
It was their cup to lose all playoffs.
Tampa's a great team. Going 2 straight is difficult enough. To 3-peat, man, that would have been impressive.
16-4?
Nearly impossible.
Yeah. That was the Avs in the playoffs.
Yeah, 16-4 in the playoffs. Like, just an unbelievable season from the Avalanche, and
a sweep, and then 3-4-1 wins.
And I think the Rangers are holding their heads up high. You know, they're on the golf course, but the New York Rangers had a great run. They came back from a lot of adversity.
Yeah.
And honestly, I wasn't expecting them past the first round.
So they can only go up.
Reflecting on the 2022 season, what do you think the highlight is, and what do you think the most disappointing thing is, I guess?
Highlight's an easy one. Colorado Avalanche. I mean, they put together a great team, had a great run, a great comeback. I shouldn't say comeback. You know, they were looking good in October, but they looked great in February.
Yeah.
You know, they just made good better.
They just kept climbing up the mountain.
And that's a great season. That's a great hockey season.
Yeah.
So, Colorado, high point, low point, Chicago Blackhawks. For me, yeah. For a lot of people in the Midwest, I'd say.
Yeah.
It's just, they need a lot of changes, and Kane's going to be on his way out. Tays, those glory days seem long gone, you know, so.
Yeah, the glory days are gone.
I'd go same route with the pro, or like the highlight of the season would be Landeskog, McKinnon, Kadri, and Eric Johnson getting to lift the cup.
After their 22-win season back in 2017.
Yeah, they were fifth. They were last place in the league 5 years ago, and now they're there. And like Eric Johnson said, totally worth the wait. Incredible go for those guys.
He debated. He came out and said he debated retiring actually after last year.
Really?
Yeah, and then he decided to come back, and look, he's a Stanley Cup champion.
Must be pretty happy he's come back. He came back.
Yeah,
what's your low point, Taylor?
Low point, I don't know. Honestly, I'd have to say probably the way Calgary performed in the playoffs after how good of a season they had. To lose 4-1 to Edmonton and just look like they couldn't show up. It was like almost like a Shawinigan thing. It was like Edmonton's 2 best players won them a series, And Calgary, I thought Calgary was going to do so much more. And to see them fall like that, I was expecting the Colorado-Calgary finals. I think Calgary definitely did not have the end of their season anyone thought, or probably they thought they would, going, 4-1 against Edmonton they were put out?
Yeah, after Dallas, it was looking like it was going to be a great series.
Yeah.
But, man, just didn't shape up for them.
No, and also probably teams that didn't make the playoffs, let's say Vegas, although I'm happy they didn't because of how that organization is run, they probably had a pretty disappointing season. And obviously, as a Canadian, you got to look at the Leafs and be like, ugh.
Yeah, they're their own worst enemy.
And so was the playoff format.
I'm going to go in a different route here. I'm going to say the most exciting thing for this season, sure, like the Avalanche winning, like getting dethroning, and you don't have a three-peat. Let's just say it gets boring from that point. But just the response of the first year of the Seattle Kraken. The fans obviously loved that they brought a franchise there.
Yeah.
And they're showing
Except they brought a shit franchise there.
Well, okay, but they're
an expansion is always bad.
Talk about a team that couldn't pick a player to save their life in the expansion draft.
Don't ask me why they picked the players they did. But what I'm just saying is, I think that they showed that the fans there wanted this
Seattle
team.
sports is alive, yeah.
Wanted this team, and they're gonna stick beside it.
What, their biggest notes from the season were A, trading Gier down to the Leafs, and B, signing Jake McCann to a 5-year deal.
I think that this is it's just an exciting time to launch a 30-second franchise. Now,
bring another one to Canada, for God's sake.
I think the worst moment for the NHL this year is the Arizona Coyotes.
Forgot about that, yeah.
And I think that something needs to be done there, in my opinion.
They need to be taken out of Arizona.
They do. That's what my something needs to be done is.
Honestly, scrap the whole thing and put a team in Halifax.
But I just mean that's probably the most disappointing thing that the NHL has to work on from going forward is the Arizona Coyotes. It's not the organization. It's just they got no fans out there. No one wants to go. Who wants to go play at a friggin' college arena
in a desert?
In a desert where there's no fans there.
Their jerseys are the only thing I like about the organization.
Yes,
their reverse retro is insanely sick.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It is what it is. But I mean, what else is on the mind of us in this car right now on our way to St. John?
I agree with that fact you brought up. Arizona needs to get the hell out of Arizona. They need to send another team to Canada. Come on, give us another Canadian team.
I'll tell you what's on my mind is Arch Manning is going to be the next great thing to the Texas Longhorns organization. Texas is back, horns up, Arch Manning throwing bombs in the Longhorn State.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I'm so excited to see him play, and I think they might finally have enough in this organization to beat KU.
KU?
They lost to KU this season. KU football. KU Jayhawks.
You're taking them over KU.
I'm taking Longhorns over KU.
You better hope that Matthew McConaughey is going to be there. Do you think he plays his first year?
Yes.
You think he plays his first year in college?
I think they're going to give him a few starts early in the season.
I would say they're going to give him exhibition games, but I don't. What? They're going to give him. You think they're going to give him?
Who do they have now?
Season?
Who do they have now?
Well, you're going to throw a rookie in there,
Yes.
Really?
True freshman.
Wow.
If anyone's got it, it's Cooper's son.
Wow.
The Manning family lives on, doing great things in 2022.
Wow. So a Manning descendant gets the start first year?
I'm saying it.
Yeah.
A true freshman is one of the greatest things in college sports.
Well, I hope he does, but I think he's probably the next great thing on the way.
You're saying he's going to redshirt?
No. I think he's going to be on the team. I think he's going to play. I just don't think he's going to start. I think he's going to start exhibition games. I just don't think he's going to start the season.
I can see him doing a new age double quarterback rotation or run the Omni.
Say they lose the first 2 games, right? Then I could see them.
Who's their starter now?
That's a great question. He doesn't have the last name of Manning, though, and that's a big factor.
Well, yeah, you're bringing Manning to the state of Texas. Like, bring on 100,000 people, basically, to your games.
Honestly, I'm still surprised they didn't go to Ole Miss.
Old Miss. You thought he was going to Ole Miss?
Ole Miss was so expected. I mean, Ole Miss is big in the Manning family when you look at it. That's where the pop went. And, you know... That's
where the pop... Who's his pop again? Isn't it the nephew of Eli and
No, it's
Peyton?
Cooper Manning is his dad.
Okay, that's what I thought.
But his grandfather...
So the Manning everyone forgets about.
Yes.
Yeah. His grandfather, Arch Manning,
yes,
he went to Ole Miss. And then he went to New Orleans. And honestly, Peyton Manning, better NFL quarterback. Arch Manning, best college quarterback in the family. And when you look at those genes, when you look at him with the rumors, with him with the Ole Miss cheerleader on his official visit there, it was looking real promising that Ole Miss was getting another Manning. And it was pretty surprising to see him in a Longhorn shirt, saying he was committed. But with the coaching situation at Ole Miss, there's a lot of instability in that program right now. So Texas was a good choice in hindsight.
Texas was a good choice. You know who also big win for them? They got a visit from Arch, and that was the Virginia Cavaliers.
Yeah, that's massive.
Like, obviously, he probably didn't even think about signing him. Maybe he did, I don't know. But just to get a visit from him for Virginia, that's massive. That's a big win. It shows their program's on the way up. I think that like, just some of the smaller schools that he went to go visit, like, you weren't really...
Tried to hit a big pothole there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we told him not to because we're recording. Look what he does. It's the biggest pothole in New Brunswick.
Did not see that one. It's just, I think that Arch kind of shocked people. Like, I don't think he's going to follow, like, the roots of, like, you know, Peyton or Eli. He wants to create his own thing.
Well, Peyton went to Texas. No, he went to Tennessee. Never mind.
Yeah.
I knew it was orange.
It was orange.
And either his career in orange.
Either Texas, Tennessee, or Syracuse.
Yeah.
Not Syracuse.
No great quarterback is going to Syracuse for a long time. You gotta look at SEC and Big 12 schools for them.
So, anyway, the Jays. The Jays, their season's looking great.
Yeah. They're hot and they're cold. They're yes and they're no. They're up and they're down.
Wow. What a reference to the song. I think that
they can't. Charlie Montoyo just can't find a balance to save his life right now.
Yeah.
His pitching's hot. His offense is cold. His offense gets hot. His pitching gets cold. Jose Barrios either pitches a no-hitter type game or gets beat up for like 7 runs.
Yeah.
Like,
it's not good.
You lose, what was it, 10-3 to the Brewers last night? It was just painful to see. Like,
they got a big series coming up this weekend against the Tampa Bay Rays.
They kick off against the Red Sox tonight.
Yeah. We got two AL East division rivals. Like, you got to win these series.
The Rays is a great chance to climb back. Rays aren't looking too hot either.
No, they're still in a wild card spot.
Yeah, they're in contention. But I mean, when you look at the big picture, the Rays are not in.
No,
they're not having a season.
To be honest, the Yankees are just.
Where Toronto is.
The Yankees are taking all the attention right now.
The Yankees are just really good.
They're walking off every other game at this point.
We're trying to come up with any other way to say the Yankees, they're gonna fall off. They're not gonna fall off.
Well, hey, in the words of our previous guest, Logan DeLand, it's pretty easy to hit homers in it when you're playing in a sandbox. That stadium is way too small to put a team in contention.
Should have Logan.
I mean, if we were in the Royd era, we'd be seeing way too many homers at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah. Back A-Rod playing.
Oh, yeah. It's insane how the Yankees are able to play at a field that small.
It's just incredible, too. You look at their stats and how many walk-offs they had over this last month. It seems like I'm getting a notification every other day, like Yankees Aaron Judge walks it off with a 3-run homer.
Yeah. And most of these are at home. And I wonder why. I wonder why.
We just want to say this game's a huge game tonight.
Semifinals of the Hamilton Cup.
Semifinals.
We got our tickets. We're pumped. We're ready to go. These two got media passes. We were only able to get 2 out of the 3. But you know what?
You know what? Shout out to Max for getting those for us.
Shout out to Max at the Q there.
Director of Communications and Media for the QMJHL.
We appreciate it. And
but I'll tell you, while these two are doing their interviews, I'm going to be pounding hot dogs in the stands, just giving Glizzy reviews left and right today. Already had one of probably 4 I'll do today.
TD Station, you better get them grills ready.
TD Station, put the dogs on the roller.
I mean, like, let's go, boys. And this game, who do you guys got? Who do you got?
Grant, you go first.
I got Shawinigan.
Really?
They're looking hot.
Well,
they got that heat. And let me tell you, big games, big moments lead to big opportunities. And that's what Shawinigan has here tonight.
Special players make special plays.
9 out of 10 times they might beat us.
I think that,
but not tonight.
I'm gonna have to disagree.
Not tonight.
I'm gonna have to disagree. So you got Shawinigan coming off an embarrassing loss. Like you're up 3-0 and then you lose 5-3.
Will get 4 with a natural Hattie in the second period.
You got scoring 4 goals in total. Then you got Hamilton coming off a win against the Edmonton Oil Kings, and they're starting to look better and better as this tournament gets rolling.
They were tired to start, but they've woken up.
And I think that Hamilton's just going to have Lady Mo, as Gardner McDougal would say, on their side tonight, and they're going to ride the momentum into tonight's game and go to the Memorial Cup final.
Take on the SJC Dogs.
And what do you there, big guy?
Oh, it's like, as much as I hate to say it, Shawinigan is going to be a very tough opponent for Hamilton to beat tonight. They're a hot team, they're a good team, and they've got 2 of the best players I've seen in recent history. Yeah. I can't argue with that. Yeah.
Bork and Borgo,
Xavier.
They're so good.
They're NHL bound. They're insane. I think it's going to be a tight contest tonight. But I'm going to go with Mason McTavish. I'm going to say he's going to be that special player to make the special play on the special day. And Mason McTavish going to take the Bulldogs to the finals. We're getting a double dog final.
I think so too.
The land dog and the sea dog.
All right.
Dog. Anyway, we'll send you out.
As you can see, that's a wrap on the day for hockey. For us, we got to go over the game. Taylor, what did you think of that Mem Cup semifinal?
Honestly, I enjoyed the game a lot more than I thought I was going to, seeing Shawinigan once again. But this time, I got to see them lose. So, pretty happy with that.
What's up with the voice change?
No, I thought it was a really good game, to be honest. I enjoyed that third period, and I enjoyed the overtime a lot. I think it was 2 really good teams. Hamilton woke up a lot since I saw them play at the start of the tournament. And it's just, it was a really good game. Hamilton showed up, and the better team won, I think.
Yeah, Hamilton played so well.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was surprising Shawinigan was in that. I think Hamilton started out scoring the game, didn't they? I think they got the first goal. Anyway.
No, they did not.
No, because they got the first goal waved off, and then Shawinigan scored the opener.
That's right.
Yeah, Mason McTavish hit both posts on a backhand shot, and then
that one was waved off.
And then Shawinigan went down and scored.
But when you look at the whole game, Hamilton really controlled the whole thing from start to end.
Yeah, they peppered them in shots too, didn't they? It was like 39 to 20 something.
Yeah, after overtime, I think final shots were 39, like you said. And I know Shawinigan broke 30.
Yeah.
It might have been 30, 31. But Shawinigan seemed to be in it, but barely. It was Hamilton's game.
Give it to the Hamilton goalie too. He played very well in that overtime period. There was a few times where Shawinigan got in pretty tight and held the zone for a few minutes, and it got a little dicey, but
They had a little breakaway there, and I really thought the game was going to be over, but he stuck out that pillow and stopped the game.
It was Bork 0-2, which is like not the guy you want to leave in a breakaway for Shawinigan.
No, and for Hamilton to stop that, impressive. Justin, what did you think of that game?
I thought it was a pretty good game overall. I think Mason McTavish is good.
Somebody get this guy a coffee.
Yeah.
There's nothing, but there's nothing like really like that, you know, you're like worried about as a number third overall pick. Like
Doug's
this
got
guy,
a good guy.
This guy cannot like do anything. Like I think he's done it all. Like he plays defense. He plays.
He's a huge net front presence.
He's huge in the net front, and he's got good hands. He showed it off there. I couldn't believe he didn't score that first goal.
Oh my, it was the crossbar and post. Yeah. Oh my.
He's got it all, and I think that Hamilton were the better team, but overall I think that
it's not like it was an easy win for them.
No.
Like the game-winning goal was a tip from a shot from the point. Like it took a lot for Hamilton to be able to sneak one past Colomb there and win the game.
They had some really good tips today.
Yeah.
Hamilton, their traffic in front of the net won them this game. They had another goal that was just amazing because the puck was going right towards the blocker. Hamilton winger just tips it right into the little opening between blocker and pad.
Yep.
That was an amazing goal.
Into the far right side of the net. It was a nice way to end the game.
Yeah.
Videos on our reels.
Yeah. Check out the Waterboyz _media for all those goals. Highlight of the day for me was meeting Gerard Gallant in the streets of St. John.
good old Turk Gallant. And followed him all the way to the Container Village.
Okay, that sounds weird.
Where we got a sneak peek of Alan Doyle performing for a few minutes.
We were not following.
We weren't stalking Gerard Gallant.
Going the same direction as Gerard.
It was a happenstance. Gallant family, we were not stalking.
It was just a popular spot.
Yes.
Yeah, but we got in there, so Alan Doyle, and then we hit up the Gahan house. And then later that day, or later this night, a few minutes or a few hours ago, Justin got his first reject as a water boy.
Gerard Gallant will not be coming on the podcast.
I tried, boys. I tried.
Yeah. But you know where I'll be going for a consolation meal after all this? Hunter's Ale House.
Yeah.
Hunter's Ale House, our sponsor for this season. We can't think of them enough. But I'll tell you what I'm getting, and I'm going to be starved tomorrow. I'm getting a playoff platter at Factory. It's got everything, boys. And what a deal. Folks, check it out. But anyway, I think that does it for the bridge talk here.
We're currently 1:30 in the morning on our way back to Charlottetown on the Confederation Bridge. It kind of doesn't even look like a bridge right now. It looks like a road to me because it's so dark out. And
Mom, if you're watching this, Justin's a great driver. We're in great hands. This guy watches NASCAR. I'll be good.
It's just kind of it's different looking at night than what it is during the day.
These non-islanders over here talking about our bridge.
We are two non-islanders discussing the Confederation Bridge. We better watch it.
Our symbol of PEI.
Yes.
One of our PEI symbols, the bridge.
The beautiful Confederation Bridge.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you this. We'll be back next week with your regularly scheduled programming.
We got plenty of stories to talk about.
And folks, we got a guest for the ages coming on. Hopefully.
We'll see.
We'll see. But yeah, we got plenty of stories from the trip. A lot of good connections made. A lot of fun experiences had. So yeah, we'll talk about that later too.
We'll see you next Waterboyz Wednesday. Thanks for tuning into this one. And I don't have my boombox, so
sing a song.
Peace out, boys. Peace out. Camaro. What the
Camaro towing a camper. Where are you going, Daytona? Holy. What do we got towing this camper here?
We're on.
Now this is a bit more reasonable. You got I don't know.
Those ugly ass Honda trucks.
Yeah. Honda
like,
truck
that's
towing a
more
camper.
reasonable.
I was like a brand new Camaro, and that was a decent sized camper for a car to be hauling.
Wish we would have got that on video.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, the Rolling Stones are coming to town here. Look at this old school 70s box. Oh, man. I bet that's fun in there, actually.
Oh,
I bet they got
it,
some
yeah.
nice seats in there, TV, the old PlayStation 1. That'd be wicked.
Imagine the gambling the boys can do in the back of that bus.
Are you even old enough to remember the PlayStation 1, even 2?
I've played on the 1. I own it too.
I played on it too.
I don't know if I could still be friends with you if you never played a PlayStation 2.
I owned a 2, I owned a 3, I owned a 4, and now I own the 5. But I never owned a 1, but I played on the 1. I own the PS5. First one to get it in the friend group.
Did you ever own a GameCube?
No, but I played on one.
I did own it. No, I did not.
GameCubes are primo. GameCubes are the pinnacle of gaming.
Yeah. Well,
Best startup sound ever.
If you didn't have a DS, you didn't have a childhood.
Yeah, that was my first console, was the DS.
DS's are the best. Because like you could connect with your friends.
Yeah.
And it was Game Boy on a whole nother level.
Yeah. I used to have this
that was Nintendo's good days.
Nintendo, yeah. No, I used to have this Lightning McQueen game. You connect with friends and you race on like tracks from the movie Lightning McQueen as the characters from Lightning McQueen.
Wow. That actually sounds.
It was pretty. I'd honestly play it today if I still had it. I lost my DS forever ago though.